we can do a lot of things, but baby, I don't have to do no lying.
Listen, I know you're going through a lot with Greg. But I don't want you to take it out on me.
Don't speak on me and my man. You know that you do a little bit of lying, so I'm keeping it
I do lying now.
You do a little bit of lying.
You're going through a lot. And I'm going to be here for you.
You're married to me. Okay, that's fine.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk, Reality with Realness. I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm your host, Kelly Kells.
And y'all, we're here to get into our recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 4. Friend, let's go ahead and get into what went down this week with the girls. Now, friend, I'm going to let you go and bring it in, but I just got to say, the scene opened with Kay still getting on my nerves.
Send it back in the mail.
All right, friend.
Still on my nerves.
Now, you know, in our previous recaps, I was trying to hold Kay up a little bit, you know?
You to come to the winning side.
I was trying to hold Kay up, but let me tell you,
Friend.
but really she did it for me last episode. But between that one and this one, I'm like, Kay, girl, you find an opportunity every chance you get to want to turn up on somebody.
Yeah, because it's giving fan of the show. It don't even give, it's giving she's operating from being a fan on the show. She happy she made it. Like, it's almost like a Monica situation, but she ain't eating like Monica ate on Salt Lake City. It's very much giving, I'm a big fan of this show, and I can't believe I finally made to be a part of the show. I'm so over Kay. Kay.
But she wasn't like this before, right? Like,
yeah, I think she's finally getting the shine. Yeah, I think because a lot of heavy hitters are gone. So she got a lot more time, a lot more opportunity, to be at the forefront. And her method of doing that sucks.
Yeah, I think she's trying to create her lane and make a, make a scene. And I just think it's working against her, like she's going about it the wrong way.
The wrong way. Now, speaking of Kay, so the issue with the chin check comment came back up again. Kay circled back around and said she didn't say it. And so, of course, child Giselle said, this is going to be the first thing we talk about. So, Fred, what you think about this whole dynamic with her and Angel? Because, the last time we talked, I told you, like, I'm kind of liking Angel. I'm curious to see her. But Angel, to me, it wasn't even say, you weak, honey.
You weak, honey.
I ain't feeling Angel either. Her and Kay wanting the same, and Kay eating her ass up. And yeah, girl, you did get chin check, obviously.
She definitely just gives this vibe like Kay is definitely the dominant friend in the relationship. Yeah. And like Angel's a little timid when it comes to Kay, which is kind of weird. But in regards to Angel just on her own as a new housewife, yeah, I mean, she needs some more work. Like, she got to do more. She got to give us something else other than like this flip-flopping thing that she does where she says one thing and then it's like, I don't remember it, or I didn't mean it like that. But it's like, and then she's sitting at the dinner and she's like, well, she's a quiet person and she's this. And then it's like, well, you signed up to be on a TV show. Like, we're going to need you to talk. We're going to need you to be interactive with the group. We're going to need you to try and make friends with someone other than Kay.
Right.
And do I feel like the other ladies are giving her a hard time?
Well, yes.
I do. It does feel like there's a bit of some hazing going on, especially with that nasty Giselle and Wendy. They're definitely riding Angel hard. But
they're whacking her ass.
You need to either fight back or lay down and take it if that's what you're trying to do. I feel like she wants to be a part of that clique. So she's not giving it to them. So she's kind of just taking it laying down. And she's trying to play both sides of the fence. And it's like,
I feel like she's giving it to one of them. It's very clear she's trying to give it to one of them, but not both of them. That's my issue with her. I feel like she's okay going at Wendy. Like, her issue when Wendy brought up, that her demeanor and her tone was totally different from when they was out shopping regarding the chin check. Baby, she ate Wendy up. But whenever Giselle say something, Giselle done called the girl out about her looks. Giselle co-signed Wendy that, yeah, girl, your tone was different, and she still had no smoke for Giselle. So again, that's why I'm saying like she very weak. Is very much let me side with Kay and who she got an issue with, even if I ain't got no issue with him, because Wendy didn't say nothing wrong. Like, girl, what's the difference? Now you can say, you know, in that moment, yes, I was upset, but don't try to make it seem like Wendy doing something totally different than what the other girl's doing to you. And when Wendy laid it out, and you know, I'm team Wendy, me, team Wendy. So when Wendy laid it out at the dinner, it just laying out to like, girl, y'all really showed y'all skirt because both of y'all, you already told me that you got an issue with me. So no, I'm not gonna talk to you because now you having different conversations when I'm not around. So yeah. I feel like Angel is gonna be good once her and Kay fall out.
I'm just being real.
When her and Kay finally fall out, we gonna start seeing the real Angel. Until then, girl,
well,
you been a
I
puppet.
mean, she's definitely trying to get in Giselle's good graces because she won't say nothing against Giselle, even if Giselle repeats the same thing Wendy's saying. So she's definitely trying to social climb.
Yeah.
And yes, she probably will win some points if she falls out with Kay because there's this that they're definitely not seeing it for Kay. So if she was to leave Kay behind, I mean, we definitely know Wendy would be happy about that.
Now, friend, do you feel like I feel like Giselle, even though Giselle really ain't giving us a lot of personal stuff, I feel like Giselle is having a really good season so far without the other big wigs in her way to, you know, to combat her in a sense. So she don't have Karen to go up against. And I feel like Giselle, like she's a lot lighter to me. She messy, but I just feel like Giselle is having a really good season so far. And she's funny.
No, I actually had that same thought from last episode. I'm like, Giselle has been really funny because, you know, Karen is usually like that one that's in confessional, that's saying funny stuff and like making you laugh. And Giselle jumped right into that position and she has been doing her thing and holding it down. However, I do think she went a little too far in this episode with the whole filter thing.
I agree with that. Now, friend, at the Preakness event, baby, did Tia whack Ashley or what?
Baby.
Oh, whoa.
She got Ashley all the way together. Ashley was not. Here's the thing. We know Ashley was not expecting that. Because Tia hasn't come out the bag on anyone since the show has started. She's been a little quiet. But again, last episode where she got Giselle together about how she dressed, I said, oh, I need to keep my eye out on Tia because she ain't one to play with. And she's very outspoken, very mature, and say it like it is. So I'm really starting to warm up to her. And
I agree.
I can appreciate anybody that shut Ashley up.
Baby, she said, girl, keep up. She's talking about baby, whacked Ashley so good. Now, friend, I'm also liking Jassy this season. Like, I feel like we seen a side of her that we didn't get to see in the previous season. Like, she's very much giving fun girl this season. And I feel like last season, she really wasn't giving much. Like, I really didn't know too much about her. What you think about Jassy?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I think she was fighting for her life last season because she had to keep up with all the lies in regards to her fiance and the baby mamas and the babies and all of that. So that was always the topic of conversation when she was around. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me that this season it's like everyone's kind of acting like that didn't happen, and like when Kay brought it up, and when Kay brought it up, it was like, oh, like you going too far, and it's like, well, that was the only thing there was to talk about in regards to her last season. So why is it too far for Kay to bring it up now?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe because I'm just biased right now against Kay, so probably everybody that's trying to whack Kay, I'm probably going to be on their team at this point. Because, when they brought up the issue that her and Kay supposedly had, she made the comment like, girl, I know you and Greg going through a lot right now, but you ain't got to put that energy on me. And I said, okay.
It would have ate if your whole claim to fame on the show was being cheated on and your man having babies on you. So that probably was the last thing she needed to bring up. So it's like you wanted to go low and Kay took it to hell.
Okay. And
So
Kay's on standby, ready to go to hell with somebody. You hear
and
me?
it's clear Kay is definitely on standby, ready, like for anyone. She comes in really hot.
A little too hot. And speaking
Yes,
of,
yes.
so the girls are going on a trip to Nevis, and apparently Kay and Angel, according to Giselle, didn't want Jassy to come on the trip. And again, Angel, girl, stop being weak. Every time somebody call you out on something you said, it's always, I didn't remember saying that. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. Like, girl, ain't nobody gonna keep saying that about you if you ain't saying it.
Yeah. What she needs to learn is that Giselle, once again, messy, ain't got nothing better to do. She gonna remember and hold on to every word you say. So
listen,
you better remember what you say, and you better mean what you say, and you better stick to it when it comes to Giselle.
She gonna repeat it. Giselle is producing.
She gonna repeat it.
And that's the issue when they try to come in and, like you said, trying to social climb with the big dogs. Baby, them big dogs working. They making sure this chick don't lead the show. So yeah, Angel, girl, walk the walk. If you're gonna talk it, walk it. And again, like I feel like there's something with Angel, like again, that I can connect with her because she seems like a fun girl. She does. I give her that. But I don't like that backpedaling. I don't remember this, and I don't having energy for somebody who you really should be having the energy for. That kind of turned me off with Angel. But yeah, girl, just stand in it. If you got an issue, say what it is. I do. Shout out to Stacey. Because I feel like Stacey is working these girls left and right. She don't lose her cool about shit. She is literally owning this show. Now, friend, did you feel like Giselle was being a mean girl, how she did Stacey with the whole welcome letter in the road? I didn't like that.
Absolutely. I didn't like it either. It was childish.
Yeah, so mean.
I just felt like it was unnecessary because it's like you don't really have like any real like beef with Stacey to where like Stacey has done something to you.
Right.
Okay, yes, you may question some of the things that Stacey says. I think most of the women do, but it doesn't lead them to treat her any differently.
Right.
Like I just felt like that was a reach. And I feel like, could it be possible Giselle is a little threatened by Stacey?
Period.
And Stacey is definitely a fan favorite. Stacey is definitely causing a splash in Potomac since her inception. So are you a little intimidated, Giselle?
I agree 100%, friend. And the only thing Giselle they have on her is like the issue with TJ. And friend, did you see the alleged contract?
Yeah.
That was supposed.
What is that? Anybody could type that up on the computer right now.
Child, and who in their right mind would sign over half of their salary for the remainder time they on the show? This woman was on QVC, sir. You think she would agree to that on your Word document and ain't notarized or nothing?
Nothing. Yeah.
Come on now. So yeah, again, I feel like Stacey's been vindicated. I know people keep saying she lied. I feel like she's been vindicated with that. Apparently she was vindicated with the situation about the divorce. She actually got divorced or whatever. So yeah, I think people are, like you said, I think the girls are threatened that Stacey, here's the thing, Stacey, you will have a certain notion about her just because what you think of her QVC, like, oh, she's here. But Stacey is showing like, no, girl, I can get down with the best of them. So again, still team Stacey. Stacey running around these girls in circles, and she ain't afraid of a fight.
Now, I don't know about vindicated, friend.
Are we reaching, darling?
But
you don't think so?
We still don't have any receipts to say otherwise from what she's saying. But I'm with Giselle. I don't trust as far as I could throw her. I wouldn't be nasty to her because of it like Giselle is, but that me and Giselle agree on.
Now, do you think Giselle is hiding her life from the girls? Stacey brought up that she's actually dating some guy, but she ain't bringing it to the table that she dating.
Well, she hides it. Because Giselle don't want nobody counting her bodies. That's what that is.
Ooh. Bye.
Plain and simple.
Now, friend, is it that, or you think Giselle just haven't had luck as it relates to bringing men on this show?
Well,
It's the bodies.
It's the bodies. She's used to not having luck when it comes to men.
Okay. Friend said, baby, don't be counting that girl. Bodies. Friend. Anything else from this episode stood out to you? Because I ain't gonna lie, it was very much lackluster to me.
I felt like the trip is going to maybe be a good trip this next coming episode. But yeah, the build up was a little slow. And I think it's because we're just seeing like the same things being repeated. Kay coming in hot, ready to fight with somebody. Wendy kind of does this thing where she likes to dodge around like what somebody's trying to say. And she also is being petty, messy, and producing. Because she's always like, well, so-and-so said this. And well, what about this person said that? And last reunion when she was doing that to like Stacey and Mia and stuff, like it was funny to me. Because it's like it's a right time, right place, and a timing kind of thing.
Right.
But
Right.
the more and more she's doing it, the more I'm just looking at her differently. Like you messy.
Yeah, and I think the thing that I think that rub people the wrong way with Wendy is like be that girl, but also don't try to think you higher and mighty than everybody at the table. And I think that's like the fine line that she does struggle with, even though she is my girl. I love me some Wendy. But like, be that girl, be messy, but also stay a girl's girl at the same time, too. So I get why people struggle with gravitating to Wendy. And obviously this situation she's going through now ain't helping her situation at all. But I feel like if she figured out that fine dance, because again, I didn't like Wendy bringing up that allegedly Angel didn't graduate.
Yes, I was gonna mention that.
Like, girl,
what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, like, why even bring it up? And that lets you know, too, it's a cultural thing. And I was watching somebody else talk about that. It's why she put so much into her education, her degrees, because it's a cultural thing with Nigerian people and getting degrees and stuff like that. And that's how you can.
So it's scamming. Let me shut up.
Okay, they uphold education like that. So it's, in a sense, like you are doing a lot better when you have a lot of degrees. And girl, that we know that's just not the case. So
Clearly.
yeah, Wendy, that to me, that was unnecessary to bring that up. If you weren't gonna bring up what the issue was, like don't come and play in our face like, yeah, I heard something happened. Well, girl, what happened? And then why y'all ain't bringing it and talk about it? So yeah, I didn't like that, Wendy.
Yeah. Wendy and Jassy kind of annoyed me with that because she never mentioned what Kay said about Wendy. So it's like, like ain't nobody talking about nothing truly if you're not gonna say what was said.
Yeah. Child. Well, to run it down in a nutshell, friend, Giselle got the girls working while she's sitting back drinking a mojito. She got these girls working. Ashley, why is you here, ho?
Paul, why is you here?
Trying to find somewhere to fit in.
Listen, Stacey running circles around these girls, not breaking a sweat, breath kicking and all, bitch, she don't care. Wendy is still on her high horse. The girls coming for Wendy. Hey, girl, we don't need unnecessary drama. Like, if you're going to have an issue with somebody, make sure you can back up what your issue is. And also, I didn't like when they was on the sprinter, and Stacey was combing her hair, and Kay's like, don't touch me, Stacey. Girl, get that little girl off this van. Why is y'all dealing with her like this? Overall, I think the Potomac girls are doing good, especially for them to be moving through a season, not having their heavy hitters, all of the girls that we're used to seeing there. I think they holding it down. Now, they're going to have to shake the tree a little bit because I feel like Karen kept Kay under control. Now, with Karen not around, baby, Kay running amok. Now, I would love to see, it's just me, I would love to see a Candace and a Kay situation.
Oh, boy. That's a lot.
Baby. I would love to see a Candace and a Kay situation.
I don't know, my ears can handle that. That would be a lot happening.
But Kay was on there with Candace, right?
I don't
When they
think
on that
so.
together, isn't that when the big fight happened? Wasn't Candace involved with that? Or no?
Like, you talking about like the fight with Candace and Monique?
No, remember how Kay got
Well, with the
hit in the
scar.
head? Yeah.
I think Candace
was around.
I
Was
think
she
she was
involved in something?
around.
They were like friends or something, right?
But Kay was so like in the background at that time.
Yeah. Child, she need to be in the background now. And that's the problem. They're giving all these background people front ground who need to be in the background.
Yeah. And then the fact that she brought Angel in, and she's another background vibe.
Child.
So it's just not looking good for either one of them.
Yeah, and she whacking. And she said, well, I hope that conversation y'all had be the last one. Everybody was like, oh, okay, yeah. Angel girl. Again, I think she has potential, but Angel just gotta move past the I'm Kay's friend, because bitch, Kay is
you ain't doing yourself no favors.
No
Yeah, you could be her friend, but you can be friends with other people.
Right.
Whether they like Kay or not. But since we're talking about Angel, what you think about that picture, friend?
I'm a little taken aback.
Yeah.
She said she ain't edit no picture.
Friend.
She said it's just an old picture.
It's a nice Facetune. It's a nice Facetune. And girl, just say, so I want to edit my pictures how I want to edit them. If you don't want to see it, unfollow me.
She did a good
like, read these girls.
With the Facetune.
It was a nice little edited picture. It didn't look like her to me.
It don't look like her.
Yeah, it didn't look like her.
It's
Zell, let's not make
that
it a
was
habit
mean
talking about these
Giselle
girls' appearance.
to bring that up like that.
Yeah, let's not
at the table like that. That was kind of. I was like, that was a mean girl move for sure. And then Wendy over there busting out laughing like, girl, don't make me pull up the picture of you first season, second season, when you was on the show.
Wendy just had her glow up.
And you've been on and off the table too, Wendy. So
okay. Yeah, I didn't like that. I definitely didn't like that. But friend, that's the episode. Let's get into the social media roundup. What the people saying out there?
Echo Does Radio says, Candace had too much mouth, but Giselle gets praised for being a high school mean girl, bullying people and being nasty to their face. When are y'all gonna start petitioning for someone to punch Giselle in the mouth? I'll wait. Reality Seabus says, Mother Tia earning her flute by gathering Ashley by the forehead. And Bravo OMG says, sources confirmed Facetune's servers went down 3 times while processing this photo of Angel. Yeah. A historic technological failure.
Not the server went down 3 times.
3 times.
I'm rooting for Angela.
They was trying to get that angle right that she had that picture on that jaw.
Ooh, let me tell you, this episode, Angel got whacked left.
She did left and right. She didn't learn how to fight back.
Ooh, she got to learn how to fight back.
She didn't learn how to fight back. Because she could have got Giselle so good. I ain't gonna even. She need to call me. Because I got a couple just right off the dome right now. She need to call me.
Her out left and right, and Wendy was definitely her high mighty bag on her. Like, girl, you showing me what your issue is. Like, I was like, Angel, you gotta whack these girls.
Yeah.
Well, y'all already know we appreciate y'all for kicking it with us. Like this video, share it, subscribe. Send it to a friend, a cousin, an uncle, a baby mama, a baby daddy, whatever you got to do. And until next time, y'all already know, we'll holler.
Peace.